wrist control, and really rolling your wrist. And the guys talked about it, explained it pretty well, and
Another shot hit in the direction of the left fielder Armitage, and he's just going to stand and watch that one go. Boy, it looks like that.
How to put a competitive softball team together by Ed Rose. Yes, there is a strategy behind building a competitive softball team. I'm Ed Rose, and after over 60 years of playing and 50 years managing and recruiting, I've learned that while I could swing a bat with the best of them, my real talent has always been assembling winning teams. I've played on Florida's best for decades and have been part of national championship teams. In every age group from 35s to 80s, I've been inducted into 6 different halls of fame. I'm here to share how I believe you build a true contender.
Up next, we feature Hall of Famer Pete Takos, the man who dominated the 70s and 75 division for over a decade with his team Venom out of Naples, Florida. Sponsors like Pete keep the game alive, and I even wrote a song about him, if you can believe that, because he's just that good for the game. First you will hear Pete's winning blueprint for building a championship team, and then we'll hand it over to Coach Stratton for his legendary 5 P's for success. 2 proven leaders, 1 gold, building teams that win. This picture here should say it all, with Pete standing with all his awards that Venom team has won over the domination of the last decade.
Well, you're a straight shooter, and for us you've always been a rooter, always supporting us in every way. You're quick to point out our mistakes, but in your way you made us great. Winning all of those championships, you led the way. You can be negative, but you mean what you say. You've helped us along and made us strong, and I just want to say, Pete, you're good for the game.
Pete Takos on building a championship team. Hall of Fame sponsor and manager Pete Takos, the driving force behind one of the most dominant senior softball teams of the past 15 years, shared his core philosophy on what it takes to create and sustain a winning team. According to Takos, a successful senior softball program depends on 3 equally critical pillars: the sponsor, the management, and the players. It's impossible to get more out of a team than you are willing to put into it, he notes, emphasizing that long-term success requires deep commitment and shared effort. Pete outlines 4 foundational elements to competitive excellence. Funding. Money is the lifeblood of the game, Takos says. Proper funding supports tournament entry fees, uniforms, gear, travel, and even scholarship players. While money doesn't guarantee success, it creates the conditions for it. Management. With resources secured, effective leadership is key. A solid management team recruits the right players, handles logistics, maintains stats, and ensures clear communication. The ideal structure includes sponsor, manager, assistant manager, statistician, coaches first and third base, head infielder, head outfielder. Define roles management should manage. Players should play. Each must own their role and perform it with excellence. Shared vision. Sustained success comes from alignment. Sponsors, managers, and players buy into the same vision. Extraordinary results follow. Pete Takos' formula is simple: commit fully, fund wisely, manage smartly, and build a team where every role has meaning. His track record speaks for itself.
The 5 P's to success, from Coach Cliff Stratton. One of the strongest guiding principles we've used over the years comes from Hall of Fame Coach Cliff Stratton, leader of the Venom Legacy program. His approach to team success is built on 5 simple but powerful words. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. This mindset became the foundation of our team culture, and it's one every successful program should adopt. Here's how each P applies in detail. 1. Proper. This is about doing things the right way from the start. Whether it's selecting players, running practices, or preparing travel plans, your systems need to be consistent and dependable. Don't cut corners. Proper means choosing players based on character, not just numbers. Creating routines that simulate game situations. Having your uniforms, equipment, and paperwork ready well before tournament day. Teams that operate with professionalism are teams that perform with confidence. 2. Preparation. Preparation is more than just showing up to practice. It's the mental, physical, and emotional readiness that separates good teams from great ones. It means practicing with purpose, working on situational hitting, cutoffs, defensive alignment, and game time pressure. Conditioning your body so fatigue doesn't cost you late-inning games. Understanding each player's role and the team's identity. We've won championships not just because we were talented, but because we were the most prepared. 3. Prevents. Think of this as your insurance policy. The time and energy you invest before a tournament prevents failure during one. It prevents miscommunication on the field, avoidable mental errors, missed signs or blown assignments. Preparation prevents the chaos that comes from winging it. It keeps your team calm and composed when others are cracking under pressure. 4. Poor doesn't just mean losing, it means underachieving. Most teams don't fail because they're outmatched. They fail because they're not mentally focused, poorly organized, or they lack unity. Poor outcomes usually come from inconsistent effort, lack of trust or chemistry, skipping the small things like warm-ups, team talks, or scouting. Great teams eliminate poor habits before they ever take the field. 5. Performance. This is what fans see. This is the scoreboard, the highlight reel, the big moment. But performance is just the final product of everything above it. If you take care of the first 4 P's, performance takes care of itself. Our best games were never a surprise. They were the result of months of focus, discipline, and culture. And when it all comes together, it's magic. Coach Stratton's 5 P's became our team's compass. Whether we were building rosters, holding pre-tournament meetings, or picking ourselves up after a loss, we always came back to these principles. They work, they win, and they last.
I could write a whole book on the building of a winning team, but today we focus on the essentials. There are proven principles I've learned over the decade in the game, combined with the wisdom of the 2 of the very best Hall of Fame sponsors, Pete Takos and Hall of Fame coach Cliff Stratton. Pete showed us the importance of strong sponsorship, smart organization, and a clear plan for success. Cliff gave us a legendary 5 P's, simple yet powerful roadmap to the keeping a team focused, prepared, and ready to win. This isn't just theory, it's a real-world experience from people who have done it at the highest level for years. Now it's your turn. Take what you've learned from Pete and Cliff and from my own journey and put it into your action. Build a team that plays hard, smart, and plays for each other, because in the end it's not just winning championships, it's about creating a legacy that lasts and a friendship forever. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Remember the 5 P's.